Hey there, it's Paul from the growth team at CommandBar. I'm going to walk you through the highlights of a blog post we've written talking about the top PLG companies. I'm going to give you a list of them and kind of give you a little bit of a guide into why they are absolutely rocking it. First, let's chat about PLG. I mean, I'm sure you know what PLG is, but it stands for product-led growth, and this has been taking the world by storm lately. PLG is definitely a movement that we've seen a lot of companies thrive in, and of course, product is king. What I love about this graph here is we have HashiCorp at Freshworks. Look at them up the big kids block. They're two customers of ours, plug intended. So stoked to see our customers doing really well there, and it is cruising. All right, so pillars of PLG. If you wanted a quick little recap, It's all about the end user in mind. We're not really doing a sales-led focus here. It's about the product and how it delivers value before capturing it. So we get the users in there, wet their taste buds, let them use it and fall in love with it, and then we'll charge them. And then we invest in the product and with a really strong go-to-market intent. We have a ton of other blog posts on what PLG is, so I'm kind of skipping over that. And of course, the whole point of this is for you to go read the blog post, but that's just a quick highlight. So moving down, let's go to here. The articles is a little bit of like how they grow, why companies are banking, shorter sales cycle. It's a lot more efficient. You can maximize revenue, and it is a far better experience for the user because they get in there, they get to play around and get started. Okay, let's do some love bombing. All right, our first company is Slack. I'm sure you've all used Slack. They are a massive PLG company, clocking in at $7 billion in 5 years. That's pretty good, isn't it? That's wild. So again, we've all used Slack. Well, most of us have used Slack, right? You kind of get in there, you're using it, and there is a really good free tier. You really love and use the product, and it's kind of once you get to the point of going out of channels or you want those extra features, that's when we start to pay for it. So Slack is a good one. Dropbox, again, has a really lovely freemium version. I think Dropbox, from memory, was probably one of the first big PLG companies that did really, really well. I think everyone and their dog wanted to be Dropbox and how they grew, especially with their referral program early on. It's very, very cool to see that. They had a really great user-focused design. They weren't the only contender, and they still thrived. Calendly, the little booking app. If you've used Calendly, it's a great little tool to use. Very simple. A lot of people use it. Again, had a really lovely free tier or a low-cost tier, allowing people to come in, check out the app, use it. The other thing that I liked about Calendly, that they had their branding all over it. So whenever you use someone's Calendly booking link, you could see it was Calendly. It was very, very user-centric. And easy to kind of use app. I really loved Calendly. DocuSign, another one, huge PLG company. Again, when you're signing the documents, it's all getting sent from DocuSign. There's a lot of really good growth loops there, and they do a wonderful job in their activation to get users on board. HubSpot, I mean, who doesn't love HubSpot? I'm a massive fan of HubSpot because of their marketing. I think they are fantastic company. The HubSpot blog is awesome, but their product is incredible, and they serve a few different markets. They really tried to stay in the lane of small businesses or SMBs. Didn't really want to dabble in enterprise. Don't want to kind of touch the starter. They've really made their home there, which is what has led to their growth and success. Also kind of kneecap them a little bit, but that's another story. So love HubSpot. ClickUp, we've done some work with ClickUp, and they are also an amazing PLG company. Really easy to use, great to get your team in there. Sensational product. Very efficient. One of the great productivity tools. Figma, we are huge fans of Figma over here. I love it. We use it for work a lot. Figma, again, another PLG company, very easy to use. I like this sentence here. This grassroots approach. They kind of did, they started quite young, tackling Adobe and getting into that online shared design experience, and that's what lifted them up. Vercel, if you live in the Bay Area, you will see Vercel's billboards everywhere. Vercel is cruising at the moment, and they have just done a lot with AI and partnering with a lot of those organizations. A huge fan base from their early users. A lot of GitHub stars, yeah, exactly. They're killing it. Okay, so let's just, I'll skim over the rest of this because I want you to go and check out the post. But for a PLG company, they must have immediate value. They've got to be scalable. They've got to leverage the power of advocacy, which I touched on before with those other apps of getting those users and activating them and inviting team members. And there has to be this user-centric focus. You know, they have to really focus on the experience of their customers and their end users for them to thrive. They cannot, that's the thing about PLG. They cannot survive on a sales team to try and convince someone of the value of the product. The whole point of it is the product shines. Product is king or queen, if you want to dabble that way. So the trends and predictions, I think that we're going to get a little bit more personalized. I think these PLG go-to-market movements are going to be more omnipotent or omnipresent. I think we're going to have these immersive experiences with AR and VR. You look at, you know, Meta's Ray-Bans now. You look also at a lot of the Quest Pro, whatever they are, Apple's bloody headset. Like, it's cruising at the moment. I think that's what we're going to get. Communities are going to be really strong. And again, that goes back to the advocacy. A lot of people are using this voice first product interactions. You know, we're talking to ChatGPT now, which is really nice. There is an alignment on product, and privacy is getting even more critical as we dabble into these LLMs and data. All right, that is just about the bulk of the article. Now, I have skimmed through this really quickly, and I just wanted to give you the highlights. Go and check it out. I think you'll really enjoy it. It's a really good read, and we break down some of the history of those companies. And yeah, I'm positive that you'll get some quick tidbits out of the article. It's a nice long read. All right, till next time.